thing is, if I'm going to activate the Seriform, I'm not sure if that might make her visible. We're going to see that. Yeah, unfortunately it does. Okay, Gale. We could go for Kaboom. I would say let's do that. I mean, the lack of fire right now is kind of disturbing, isn't it? So we could blow up this barrel, we could blow up that barrel. If we blow everything up, we can't really go in though. One here, one there. I think there were also sounds from that barrel, right? Let's go. And I have another one. How about you? That was less explosive than I was hoping for, but everything is burning, so I'm glad.
Time for a cull.
Hey.
For the ages.
Just pick up the barrel of a coal in it and send to camp. Boom. Pat drunk kobold. Poor kobold. Getting Kaboom is always nice. Yeah, right? Always going for the fire effects. Even though I'm kind of disappointed by blowing up that barrel, because that kind of didn't work for whatever reason. Or you could steal all the explosive to use against the Githyanki. True. Yeah, I think some of the Githyanki battles could be bad. But we can always worry about that later.
Let's have some fun.
You don't have a weapon, little kobold scout? How are you going to attack me? Very disappointed.
Listen.
No. Boring.
I speak, they burn.
But hey, now they all have to run through the fire. Nice. Even though I'm a little disappointed he didn't take any damage. I think like the most popular camp battle I saw was actually people taking the Iron Flask to camp and then fighting it there. Though I also saw like a clip where someone did that and then Scratch got attacked. And that was so horrible that I was like, I'm never going to do that. Alrighty, Shadowheart. Why don't you have any white-shaped charges left? Didn't we just use one? Disappointing. There we go. And let's attack you, because you're no longer surprised. Oh, dang it wasn't enough. And the kobold's not burning for whatever reason. Oh well.
Victory awaits.
You just have a bonus action left, so we can't really do too much. Let's just wait. I mean, they are kobolds. They can attack us, right? I mean, I guess this guy here should just die. Let's try to insult this guy here to death. Nice. I hope his is not going to burn, but might be. Well, he burned for 0 damage. I take it. There we go. Back we go.
Death is but a word away.
I still want to blow up that barrel. Come on, Gale. Nah, can't get there.
On the
Here we go. Ah, it was the Firewine Valley, right? I was like, why did you just explode? Gosh, poor guy. Oh, 28 damage? What happened? What took 28 wine rack? But I looted that, there was nothing in there. Dang it. Oh well. I think we need to cross the fire. Maybe the idea to just like set everything on fire wasn't the best. Let's kill you. Nice. I mean, we could also use a moonbeam, but I think the battle's going to be over pretty soon. At least I hope that. There we go. Nice. Alright, little kobolds. Nice. Let's use protection. Wow. Didn't even do anything. When I've done it, I dismiss everyone so they fend for themselves, only with us stays neutral. You mean with the camp parts? Camp battles?
Time to strike.
I mean, I guess we could go here and just attack both of them. So, here we go. Up. Yeah, setting everything on fire really backfired. That wasn't a smart choice. Oh well. There we go. And here we go. Come on, finish it. Nice.
Victory is assured.
It is crazy how those little kobolds award like so many XP. I mean, like over 70. That's crazy. Oh, hey, Rumishka. You're not part of this battle, but I can still see you. Even though you're ambushing. My perception is so great, I can see ambushing enemies through the ceiling. Yeah, come on. Oh boy. Hello there. Oh no, you're going to throw... Ew. Nice. Yeah, we're just going to try to finish this little guy here off.
Let's make this quick.
Come on.
Victory awaits.
Emphasis on try. Come on, Laser, you can do this. Can you? Yes, you can. There we go. Everything is burning. We are going to short rest after this. Come on. There we go. I kind of thought I did the normal sneak attack. That was why I was confused. Hey Proxy, nice to see you. How are you doing?
Ready and willing. Let's explore.
Okay, we're going to retreat till the fire dies down. And I would say it's level up time. We made it to level 6. We made it 2 levels further than the first attempt at honor mode. I would say that's awesome. Everything's on fire. Yeah. Fitting for the temperatures the last few days, right? Alright, Gale. What do we give you? I mean, I guess we kind of need counterspell, right? I gotta say, the first D&D character I ever had learned Blink at some point, and I was like... so basically you got like a scroll and transcribed it and then learned Blink. I didn't know what that was. And I was like, that is such a useless spell. And I gotta say, it was actually pretty fun. So I'm like, should I maybe use that? So, at the end of your turn, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, so 50% chance, you vanish into the ethereal plane. While there, you can't be harmed or seen in this world. When you do vanish, your presence here is a representation of the location you come back to. You can choose to teleport it up to 6 meters. So basically, every turn you have a 50% chance to not be targetable at all. And you don't even need to concentrate on that. So I think that's pretty cool. Should we take it? I've yet to see the use of Blink. That's the thing. I think on paper it doesn't sound that cool, but I had amazing experience with that for Finland, for my fire mage I played my first D&D campaign. I'm good there's slightly less fire in real life than in the game. Oh, it is also so hot where you live. At least around here it cooled down today, so I hope it's also going to get a little bit cooler for you. I prefer displacement to blink. What was displacement again? But the thing is, we need counterspell. Counterspell is more important than blink. And currently, I wouldn't forget anything else. Maybe whole person. We haven't really used whole person. Rafa's Incubus uses it against you. It's just annoying. Ah, that you hurt him and then he's gone. That's really horrible, yeah. Do we use Blink? You know what? We're gonna try it. And if it sucks, I can change it like next level. Nice. I think like level 6 is not super special as a level up, but I mean we do get like an additional level 3 spell slot, so that's nice. Ooh, Cosmic Omen. What is that? Omens of the future that you gain from consulting the stars. They let you use your reaction to affect the outcome of certain rolls. Ooh. Whenever you long rest, you consult the stars for a cosmic omen of weal or woe. The omen grants you the ability to increase or decrease attack rolls and saving throws, and to increase your allies' ability checks. I would say that's nice. Yep. Yeah, and we get new wild chase, which... But Cosmic Omen sounds nice. Let's take Lesser Restoration. Because I feel like that might be useful at some point. Oh, apparently Displacement isn't a spell in 5th edition. I was like, I can't remember it, but I also don't know like all the spells. In early editions it was like Blur, but with a 50% miss chance instead of 20%. Ooh, that sounds pretty powerful. There needs to be more Constellation power-ups for Circle of Stars Druid. But it already sounds pretty nice. I really like the Circle of Stars Druid. Lae'zel, you look absolutely hilarious. I still absolutely hate the hat. How about Minor Illusion, just to distract enemies? And what kind of spell do we want to give to you? I guess we could take Knock. Because I think we can't learn Arcane Lock with Bard, right? No, we can't. Because I mean the thing is, let's be honest, with Lae'zel we're mainly going to smite, so we don't really need spells too much. I would say either Knock or Lesser Restoration. Enhanced ability is actually quite useful. True. But I think also Shadowheart knows enhanced ability. But you're right, it doesn't hurt to have like multiple instances of that. Let's go with that. Displacement plus mirror image makes a mage really difficult to hit. I think if you go for blink and mirror image, you also have like really nice odds. True, but also good for someone to use from camp. Yeah. But that doesn't work anymore, beautiful. If you use concentration spells with like someone who stays in camp, once you take them out of your party, the concentration is ended. So you can't use concentration spells on like hirelings and stuff like that unless you take them along. I love on the prediction there's like just 100.3%. But that doesn't sound like it works. I used spell back in BG2 a lot, and you could upcast it a lot spells back then and sack them because there was no concentration. Ooh, I mean, that is nice. I don't think we need to replace a spell, so Let's go. No concentration for camp, that sucks. It kinda does. I kinda know why they did it balancing wise though. Oh yeah! Because like that's now like Paladin 2, Bard 4, we do get the ability score improvement. I think I would go with Strength. Because I mean we're mainly playing as a Paladin, and I think our current skills rely more on Strength. There we go. Alrighty, Astarion. That helm looks so derpy. Wait, we can just change your skill proficiencies? Ah, no, it's expertise. It's expertise. We want perception expertise, obviously. And I would say athletics, probably, right? Because, I mean, we can just shove people. There we go. Let's bully some people. Was handy as hell to give one character like ton of buffs from scrolls from companions. Yeah. But as I said, I think that's why they did it. It is sad though.
Let's go hurt someone.
Because it would have been really useful to do that also for like honor mode. But I mean, there's still some things you can do with hirelings, which are nice. Yeah, I can still hear a kobold slurping. Wait. I accidentally equipped the dagger. There we go. Nice, more alcohol. That's going to be a fun night at camp. Oh, ceremonial mace. I think that's the first special weapon we need here. Take that kobold home. But if I do that, beautiful, then I'm going to have that sound effect like always, and it's kind of disgusting, isn't it? Stan looks ridiculous like that. I still love him though. Of course you do, Kolya, of course you do. No consideration at all, meaning you could stack tons and tons of buffs. Pathfinder, both Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous usually boil down to layering buffs. I gotta say though, Proxy, that is part of what I disliked about Pathfinder. Because I felt like if I want to play it like the real way, every morning I really need to, or like before every bigger battle, I really need to take time to just like layer buffs upon buffs upon buffs. And I guess I'm like just too impatient for that. But at some point I was like, that's just annoying. I don't know. But I think Pathfinder was just like a level of complexity I didn't appreciate. Also because like Pathfinder ruleset was too new for me. I really enjoyed the story though, so I still enjoyed the game overall. And I guess, did you play Rogue Trader, like the 40k game from Alcap, which came like after Wrath of the Righteous? Because I think there they kind of hit the sweet mark. So it was complex, and I think it always took like half an hour to level up like your whole party. But it was like, it was on the edge of being too complex, but it wasn't too complex, and I actually really enjoyed that. Completely agree, the game needed some way to establish a macro of standard buffs or something. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I gotta say, I would kind of enjoy that for BG3 as well. To just like, I don't know, compress your morning routine into like one hotkey or something. Then let him out at night and it will make the sound from inside the traveler's chest. We're not gonna abduct the kobold just to kidnap it. I really was handy back then, and Pathfinder ruleset was based on 3.5 D&D. Yeah. Kobold journal. A collection of drawings, some cruder than others. Most of them feature kobolds in varying degrees of nakedness, some performing sexual acts on themselves, and some on each other. The final pages, however, feature more varied subjects. A soaring red dragon, Githyanki of various ages, and surprisingly detailed depictions of wine bottles. We basically stumbled over like analog Rule 34 Kobold edition here. Oh well. I like how the dramatic the music is here, even though like Nothing is happening. I started Rogue Trader, but didn't get very far. Okay, just didn't catch you, or why that? I mean, Rogue Trader also wasn't perfect, but I really enjoyed the game. Winery Records. A ledger of wine sold by the Monastery. 1 bottle, 1 pan. 3 bottles, gold donation. 2 bottles, 1 cat. 10 bottles, large donation. 5 bottles, donation of herbs. That's not very specific. Like, how many herbs? What herbs? Yes, some rosemary. I get the feeling Pathfinder is to D&D as GIMP is to Photoshop. I've never used Photoshop because I'm broke, so I've only ever used GIMP. But I see what you mean. You should try it Neverwinter Nights 2, it's only in GOG. They are also remaking Neverwinter Nights 2, right? I think I saw like an announcement of that. It required more concentration than I was able to commit to it. That's fair. Especially the level ups really require you to read a lot. And I mean, Owlcat RPGs, they require you to read a lot in general. I've had a hard time playing a game without getting interrupted by something every 30 minutes. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, then I guess it's not the best game. Let's loot more alcohol. And of course we're not going to donate anything for that. We're just taking alcohol. Nice. Okay, I think that's basically it. So yeah, we're gonna blow up the last kobold here. Not getting any camp pads because we need the XP.
Won't know what hit him.
Because this is honor mode. This is not the altruism run. It is honor mode.
Hungry for the slaughter.
And I think Astarion is going to finish him immediately anyway. Go Astarion! I said, go Astarion! Oh no, the game is buggy. Can we do something else? Okay. So that works, but I can't sneak attack? Now I can sneak attack. Cool. Nice going, Astarion.
Curious.
Astarion doesn't want to go, it seems.
Charmed.
Yeah. No, poor kobold.
Step by step.
Remind me why you're playing evil again, Koya. If you're already like sad about a single kobold. Right. I think the only way to go up is through here, right? I could never wrap my head around GIMP. I'm too used to Photoshop, and GIMP seems to change things just to change them. I mean, I gotta say, I'm just using GIMP for like very basic things. So like creating, I don't know, thumbnails for YouTube and stuff like that. And that's basically it. And as I said, I never had the opportunity to use Photoshop, so I had to use GIMP. That's why I like Helldivers, Night Ray, and Hades. Each jump in, play for a while, and jump out. It's less of a time commitment, right? Because I feel also for like some complex RPGs, you need to have like some time at hand to play it. You're not going to play like Rogue Trader for half an hour, right? And I guess also to some degree, you don't play Baldur's Gate 3 for half an hour, right? At least I don't. I want to prove myself that I can do it. Plus, what's the point in playing Dirge if I'm not evil, right? Hey, I played a Redemption Dirge. Are you saying that was pointless? Rude. Oh my god, I found Neverwinter Nights 2 Enchanted Edition on Steam. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice, a remaster from one of my favorite games back when I was 18. I'm not sure how much they actually remastered the game, but yeah.
That's curious.
We're going to do the roof first. I mean, we need to kill some eagles, right? Also, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, we need 7,000 XP for the next level up. I didn't say it's pointless. I mean, you said, what's the point? I'm just saying that I want to play Dirge to be evil. I mean, that's very fair. But you did say what's the point in not doing that. I would say that's very close to calling pointless. But I mean, I'm joking, I'm not offended. Githyanki Slay, let's have read. The stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. How very handy. Location, good. Close to road, but secluded. Building looks well fortified. Defense, minimal. Seems to be a religious building. Space, ample. Underground, hidden. Was easy enough to sneak in without being observed. Prime spot for a crash. So just immediate occupation. Malar Rehal. Yeah. Friendly Githyanki.
Warrior. A crash must be close.
I mean, that's why we're here. Wonder if you could do a multiplayer game of all dirges. I never try that out. I would assume not, because I mean, you're still playing like an origin character, right? And I would assume that...
Interesting.
I mean, since you also can't play like multiple Lazels, for example, that you also can't play multiple dirges. Because I also think it would break some scenes, right? Seems like an extended community night to me. Oh boy. Yeah, Fire, up for some co-op dirt run? I guess we could jump down there. That door is closed, but we can also just lockpick that door. Let's focus on the eagles. I know you can be a Dirge multiplayer, but I don't know if it's a guest or a host. I think that doesn't matter. Because I mean, I have a friend who I played a Shadowheart Lae'zel run together with, but well. I did call it pointless, but that's because I forgot you did a Redemption Dirge. So you were honest, and then you remembered that I played it. You didn't want to be honest anymore. I probably would have said it anyway. Aha. I mean, I gotta say, I really enjoyed Redemption Dirge, especially with like all the interactions with Jaheira. But well, June, did you mean that you can play like multiple dirges in the same run? Or that you can have like one dirge in multiplayer? Okay, I feel very sorry about attacking the eagles. Let's not talk to them, okay?